or whatever. So she slows down. She has all the windows down.
Oh.
And Hansel, the shepherd in the middle, sees me. So as soon as she stopped, she was like still rolling like ever so slightly. He jumps out the window, like, and starts running straight towards me down the street. Scared the hell out of me. It's my buddy, man.
Oh man. They're loyal. They're happy to see you. I'm like, they are happy to see you guys. That's probably the only thing I like about dogs. If my computer decides to turn on, I would have an issue with this computer today.
Gosh, it's week 7.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Easy homework this week.
Yeah.
Cool. Easy homework.
Number 7.
You gotta do, it's kind of sorta in addition to the lab, the Metasploitable lab, but it gives you a little bit of extra practice. It's kind of a freebie because when we get into 8, 9, and 10, the homeworks in 8, 9, and 10 are going to get increasingly harder. I think 8 and 9 have to do with, oh wait, no. 8 has to do with Burp Suite, 9 has to do with beef, and 10 has to do with the open source social engineering toolkit.
Cool.
Okay. So they get increasingly harder. So this is your last week of like easy stuff. Covered pretty much. You kind of covered the labs already, so it might actually be a short night. Or oh, I know what I was going to do. I was actually, thanks to Kelvin, I'm actually going to cover something tonight. He actually gave me a good PHP. No, not PHP. You guys just have to substitute PHP. Sorry, you do.
OpenBoss wasn't enough?
Well, I'm actually going to give you a little bit of a hint on OpenBoss, and this may give you a slight hint on other things.
Okay.
But it might not. All right, so let's do this. Let's just open up the lazy admin. Start that sucker up. We'll also start up Cali. So give him that 1. Give him that 1, right? Because next week, I think next week, week 8. Now I gotta look. Now I'm curious, I gotta look. So we went over Windows and okay, so not week 8, but week 9. We start talking about evasion, cloud technologies and security. We're going to start talking about persistence innovation. Understanding the architecture of systems is very important. Okay? So I'm going to kind of help you out with something, because if you become a really, really, really good troubleshooter with systems, covering your tracks and doing persistence, opening back doors, becomes easy. Becomes really easy. I still got 3 minutes. All right, here I like. Hold off here. Gotta wait for everybody else.
Yeah, sure.
I know, I just want to go home. Not gonna lie.
It's been a long day.
So, I'm gonna like when we start. I actually think I may actually like semesters because if I can, my day job, they've already said if I want to come in at 6 a.m. and work 6 to 3, they're more than happy to do that. Because all of our, I would say 90% of our clients are on the East Coast. So 6 a.m. here is 9 a.m. East Coast, works out great. But I can start classes at 4 in the afternoon and be done by 7.
Nice.
At a reasonable time, finally.
No kidding, right? 2 minutes.
Alright, let's see if you turn on today.
Besides, I want to get home. So my wife and I decided to start a new endeavor.
What does that entail?
Well, with our busy schedules, we decided that every night, instead of going out and getting dinner somewhere, and we keep getting fat.
I see what's coming.
What?
I think I see what's coming.
No. We're gonna go and actually just go home and spend quality time together. So we here the last week started binge watching the X-Files from season 1.
Oh, dude.
You're never gonna get done.
No, I'm not. Like I said, this is a commitment, right? But hey, it's my wife. So last night we're in season 1, and I'm watching this episode, and I'm like totally freaked out. It was the episode where the building control system AI killed the owner of the company, and also later on killed one of the FBI agents, not Mulder or Scully, but one of the other FBI agents. And I'm looking at this and I'm watching. This is like back in 1993, when I was like your age or younger. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like, whoever wrote this, it was actually the creator, Chris Carter. Dude, this guy should have been a futurist. He had IoT in there. He had a certain degree of hacking, artificial intelligence. I was just like, oh my God, man, it's like this freaking Twilight Zone. Right? It was a really good episode. I was like this close. I was looking over at my wife and I'm like, I should play that in class tomorrow.
This is the future.
You know what? We need to have movie night.
I am totally down for that. Watching X-Files? That's awesome.
So, I mean, it's... Nah. You can't do that. You gotta do like real work. Alright.
Did that for the semester system. They have extra time in semester system.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, it's only an hour.
Alright, so on that note, I've opened up Cali. And lazy sysadmin. Who's got come on here? So, I hear tell a lot of you guys have problems with OpenBox. I've helped out a couple of you, a couple other students have helped out things. I thought to myself, there's got to be a better way to teach this. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot stuff effectively in Linux. Okay? So this is one thing I love about Linux. And also you can do this in Windows. In Windows, it's even easier because everything is kind of like centrally located. Alright? But I'm going to, first off, get an IP address. Cool. Alright. And then I need to, man, I forgot what his IP address was. 21. No, not 21.
31? 131?
128.
128.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to start OpenBox. Actually, service host 3 SQL Spark. You start my SQL engine. And then open VAS power. Okay. Now when I go to Greenbone, open up Greenbone. I'm going to wait for all my MBTs to load.
The most advanced penetration testing ever.
It's just running slow. So one thing that I was showing a couple other students, if you just want to do a quick scan, you can go to Scans and Tasks, and you can just launch from a task wizard. So you get the lovely little lady there, and just put in the IP address of your target. Okay, and hit Start Scan. Now, for a lot of you, you get this stuff started, requested, what have you, running, and then after a little bit of time, you're like, guys, you're like, what happened to my scan, right? Some of you are having that issue. Watch, you're gonna work on it. You're gonna work, aren't you? Oh, actually gonna work tonight, huh? Okay. All right. So let's just say for a second, I want to see how this is progressing. I can do that by going and looking at the log files. So every major application in a Linux distribution is going to produce a log file. Why? So you can troubleshoot in case it doesn't work. Those are held in the directory var log, cd space var car, var log. Okay? If you ls that, you'll see all the different logs. It will zip up your logs. These are done by cron jobs in Kali. They're there by default. But you'll see a lot of your major applications. Apache's here, apt is here, OpenBoss is here, Samba, etc. So if I go into the OpenBoss directory, I can see that I have a few different logs. I have the Greenbone log, I have the OpenBoss database log, and I have a couple of other dump logs as well. So if I look at just doing a cat GSAD.log, pipe it. Alright, I can see that gives me a time stamp, 216, which is this is in UTC. That's why it's showing me it's 216. Ooh, failed to open local directory user share OpenBox CSA locale. That kind of sucks. Where's my scan at? Scan fail. No, it's still running. Still hasn't just done anything though. Kind of sucks. Hasn't picked up anything. Alright, well. Okay, we'll come back. Let's keep going through these. Let's look at the OpenBoss MD log. So cat, OpenBoss, MD log, pipe it. Oh boy, a lot of stuff here.
What was the pipe more used?
The pipe space more is so that it will give me page by page by page. If I don't put that in there, it's just going to scroll to the bottom. So we call pipe it. So here, we're looking for an immediate scan of 128. It has been created by, hey, look, created by me. That's cool. If I hit enter, it'll go line by line by line by line. Oh, wow. And you can kind of see what the program is doing, you know, in a time-sensitive basis. Okay. It shows when I ask for a status. Change to requested. Oh, what happened here? It changed to running. Oh, crap. And then it changed to done.
Finished?
Supposedly, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, let's keep digging. So let's look at the OpenBoss SD dump. See if there's anything in there. Oh boy, nothing there. We'll look at the messages then. Ah, there we go. So, February 16, total time to scan all hosts, 32 seconds. That's not good. Skip. It's having a problem. See where it says here, no such device?
So it's not communicating maybe?
Yeah, good guess, good guess.
Let's pick it.
Hold on. OSPF detect. Set socket. Well, I either gave it a bogus IP address, right? Or there's some other issue with OpenBox. Okay? So let's kind of explore a little bit Going on ping. It's there. So we always use another tool. I'll use ZenMap. Maybe I have a, maybe I'm scanning the wrong IP. Could be. Scan the network and just send me back. Right? Oh boy, that's not good. Oh, looks like it's right. Almost ports. So, let's go back to OpenBoss, check, setup.
Seems like it's okay.
Wow, it's even worse. So I can also look at the check setup log. Give me some. That's battery policy stuff. Okay. So why are we not able to hit that? Question. We'll come back to that. I do want to get to using OWASP. So homework. Won't be around here already. Now, I will say this to the class. I don't mind if you want to use Metasploit, Metasploitable 2, or Lazy Sysadmin for this homework. Okay, you can use either one. Either one's fine. You don't have to do it anyway. So all I really want you to do is open up. I think we actually kind of worked with this a little bit last week. OWASP Zap. It's under Web Application Analysis. And
It's right there.
Web Application.
Yeah, was it there?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, what was that?
Line. I told you I'm tired tonight, guys. Man, wagon's dragging. Going back here. Still think there's something wrong with OpenBoss. Yeah, start. Wow, you just want to really dominate everything, don't you? scan created and requested by me. Wizard Quick First Scan has been run. Task scan. Let's change to running.
Let's change to done.
Okay. This is what I would do. When in doubt, try to figure it out. Open boss. Log. Files. Details.
Why don't you Google the other error message?
Sorry?
Why don't you Google the other error message, the one with IP membership, ID membership error you had?
Oh, and the other log?
Yeah, it was ID membership, something like that.
That was in messages?
I don't remember.
I think it was in messages. IP membership.
Yeah, that error. No such device.
See what you have as far as good common funness in troubleshooting Linux. We'll get started. Anyway, we're back here. Let's do this. Anything from our check setup? That's not a problem. Anyway, going back to the homework for this week.
Oh, Professor?
Yeah.
I have a question, okay, so these technical problems, they come up, how long, should we, wait to resolve one technical problem before moving on to some other homework and coming back to it later, that's all?
That's a judgment call.
How long do you usually push through?
I usually work on it till I figure it out, but if it's a balancing act, I may just say, okay, I need to fix these other things first, and then come back to it. If I get to it and I get it solved, great. If I don't, oh well.
Okay.
But typically, that's, like I said, that's a judgment call. Time management in these classes is really hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I have students tell me that they're spending hours on these homeworks, and a lot of it is because of technical difficulties. Right? That's why I'm trying to help out tonight. I'm trying to show you where to look to help get some additional information to help you troubleshoot.
This is really therapy.
This is therapy?
Yeah, because it's just so hard when you have a technical problem and you just need hours. I'm sorry.
Joydy, I don't know what to tell you. I spent 10 hours a day on a technical problem. Okay? That it was out so far outside of my wheelhouse, wasn't even funny. Okay? I actually went into C++ code to find an issue. I've not been in C++ code in 15 years. And it was one line of code that said, use SSL version 3.0 instead of use TLS version 1.2, and caused an entire application for a bank to crash. Welcome to our world, Joydy.
Okay.
Professor?
Yeah.
So I was looking at that error.
Yeah.
Someone is saying maybe you don't have a route, default route, like set up accurately on the Kali.
But we're able to ping the device.
Oh, that's true. Because the multicast, because I think what the scan is doing multicast, and I thought error message about multicast.
Okay. Let's do this then. I will agree with you. Okay. And here's how we can test that. Let's take the devices off of VMnet 1 and put them on NAT instead. That would be a really good test of that, because NAT should allow you to use the multicast networks. It's a good call. All right, we'll come to that after we finish up OWASP Zap. All right, so bada bing, bada bang. Tack it. Oh, look, it's got stuff. There it is. Oh, I did this last one. Application error disclosure? That's fun. Okay, anyway, getting good at OWASP Zap, it takes a little bit of finesse. We'll come back to that here in a second. I'm going to go back and look at. Shut this way down. Now I'm all intrigued about putting it all on the NAT network. Awful, Professor. Skipping around too much. All right. Let's switch them from the VMnet 1 to NAT. We'll switch Kali from VMnet 1 to NAT. And we'll start them all over again. Now we'll have a fun time trying to find it all over again. Right? So let's just run a quick ping scan of the subnet. Go. Be there. All kinds of stuff.
That's 2.
So we're 129.
Probably the 130.
Probably 130 would be my bet too. Because this is more likely the virtual net broadcast address. All right. Let that scan. That is scanning. Let's go ahead and start up OpenBoss. Database service. The right one. All right. Oh, I wanted to show you this too. So you see that port? What is that port, anybody?
3306.
That's my
It's what?
MySQL.
3306. What's that for?
SQL.
MySQL.
MySQL. Okay, I'm going to show you something fun. Let's open up OpenBoss here first. I wanted to scan this thing with OpenBoss, but
Scanning it right now.
yeah, difficult.
I'm at 96%.
Oh, there's also something else I wanted to go over. This is fun. There's actually, you can run OpenBoss from the CLI. Right, they have an entire documentation page on it. Right, all your different switches. So